Kiki Kiwi arrived at Oakland School to catch up with her friends, the Eco Warriors, for lunch and a game of soccer.
Ah!
She cried as a large piece of plastic wrap flew into her face and wrapped around her beak. She looked around the field and saw lots of plastic lying in the flaxes, under trees, and in the playground.
What little critter would do this? Why can't everyone do the right thing?
Kiki quickly peeled the plastic bag off her beak and looked for a place to put it.
It can't be recycled, but I don't want to throw it away. What am I going to do?
Kiki was trying to think of a solution to the problem. Some of the Eco Warriors came along looking for their friend.
Look at all this plastic. Where did it come from and how did it get on the playground?
How might we encourage our students to bring plastic-free lunches so that Oakland is contributing less waste to landfills in 2019 and beyond?
Kiki got very excited and said,
I would love to help you solve this problem. Tomorrow I will take you to the beach to show you what happens to the plastic that is blown into the gutters, washed into the rivers, and into the sea.
The next day, the group arrived at the beach and looked along the stretch of sand.
What a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk.
Suddenly, the Eco Warriors noticed something poking out of the sand.
What little critter would do this?
Said Kiki Kiwi.
Why can't everyone do the right thing?
Did you know that average New Zealander throws out 3,200 kgs per year?
And 28% of rubbish produced cannot be recycled? The average chip takes about 5 minutes to eat, but about 80 years to decompose in landfills.
Kiki Kiwi listened in horror, thinking to herself. That night it poured with rain and the gutters were flowing with water. All of the plastic lying around at Oakland School was washed away, ending up in nearby rivers. That night the sea sucked the plastic away from the beach and into its current. By daybreak the plastic was far from shore. Oakland School, Kiki Kiwi and the Eco Warriors were thinking about the plastic they had found at school and at the beach.
It's so sad how many animals are being hurt because of our bad habits.
How can we change what the students at school do with their rubbish?
The group worked hard over the next year, coming up with creative solutions to their problem. They had to clean up at a nearby park, ran rubbish-free weeks, and gave away rubbish-free lunchboxes and an information brochure to all new students enrolling at Oakland School. To change the way students were thinking about their lunches, they shared videos at assemblies, made a rubbish monster out of the rubbish collected from one hub's lumps, and had rewards for students who brought plastic-free lunches. Over a year, the amount of rubbish collected during rubbish audits went down considerably.
That's awesome,
Said Kiki Kiwi.
You Eco Warriors really know how to do the right thing.
The sad thing is that we still have a long way to go to eliminate plastic waste in our landfills and oceans,
Replied the Eco Warriors. Even while they spoke, the plastic bag was still continuing its journey to the ocean garbage patch, or gyre. Surrounding the plastic bag were clumps of knotty seaweed tangled with foreign visitors. Plastic bottles once filled with lotion or shampoo, bottle caps and old shoes, styrofoam cups and plastic straws. This was a gathering place for litter that travelled from faraway places brought together by the ocean current. Fish, sea mammals and seabirds fed on the piece of trash, afterwards feeling sick and some even dying, all because many people in many places didn't do the right thing, like the students at Oakland School that threw their plastics on the ground.
It's disturbing. It's disrespectful.
it's despicable,
It's disgraceful.
it's distressing.
We have to do more.
The Eco Warriors said.
We're well on track to make Oakland School a plastic-free school.
We've got more great ideas to help bring plastic rubbish down to zero by the end of the year.
We're going to make and sell beeswax wrap to replace plastic wraps. We've made a board game for kids to play on wet day that has a strong plastic-free message.
We will work with the caretaker to develop good composting and recycling systems.
We're going to have a toy swap so our students can swap their pre-loved toys for a new one. This will stop them from going to landfills.
Kiki Kiwi was excited about the group's plans and invited some of her friends along to school to hear about the great work the Eco Warriors had been doing. Everyone worked together to pick up all the rubbish at the school and everyone enjoyed a plastic-free lunch. The friends finished off with a game of soccer and then Kiki Kiwi and their friends headed off to tell the rest of the world about the great work the Eco Warriors were doing.